I must say I'm not mad at this game so far. I'm really enjoying it.
It's me.
Just so sorry, you know, the whole bad voice thing in this game is just bothering me. And it just, I don't know, in my personal opinion, it just seemed like since the recent trilogy, the Dark Knight one, the voices got kind of like weirder and weirder. I wouldn't say worse, but it's just like really weird.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD
He still has the tickets from his parents'
force their
death.
way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. The notorious Batman was on the scene, but failed to secure the stolen items.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in.
It's a Dent?
Politics. Does Hill's campaign really
That's a
think
weird
these accusations hold any water with the voters?
accusation. There we go.
Or will
Oh,
it be
Hill.
perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign
Shit, this is a lot of shit to
to
look
take
at.
down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we are now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at
So
the
I'm gonna like go
Williamsburg
through all this
Processing
and
Center,
then
owned
give you a
by
moment
Ace
to like
Chemical. Still
pause
no
if you
word
want to
on
read
what
it, just so I
started
don't
the
like
fire,
prolong the
but
video.
whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it.
I mean, I probably should
They're
be reading these
recommending
myself,
you
but
avoid the area.
I'll do
Seek
that at
immediate
some other
treatment
point.
if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down. Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition.
What the f-
Police don't have any suspects at the time.
I'm confused. What am I doing? Oh my god.
2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street,
vigilantism
don't
in
worry,
Gotham, from the
it probably
uptick
isn't
in
anything you did
citizen-led
wrong.
shootings to costume
And if you can
superhero
believe it,
Batman.
now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election,
I'm not gonna read out
violence in
loud.
Gotham
I'm gonna
has
just go through a little
skyrocketed.
bit, read in my head.
And
I
when
read
he
faster
was
that way.
presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's
I still have no
connections
idea
to
what
some
I'm
of
looking for.
Gotham's most
I heard it
Family
before.
capo Louis
The
Pistachio Garmone
the way they
was
usually look
found
at stuff
hanging off the side
is
of the
much
4th Street
different
Bridge sometime just
than
before
the
dawn,
other Telltale
causing
games I
traffic to
played,
back up
which
for miles
I'm not mad at
as
because
cops cut him
they,
down.
excuse me, they kind of needed an upgrade. So,
Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most promising young politicians.
so
Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street, don't worry, it probably isn't anything you did wrong.
I
Random stabbings are the latest...
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
Gotham police are investigating multiple cases
Alright, let's
of
see
rioters
how this
receiving
thing.
abdominal wounds from an
We didn't mess around too long.
pointed weapon while pressed against the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. Police don't have
Let's find out what was so important.
Two more patients have gone missing from...
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree, it isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process,
What are we looking at?
let me try a different angle.
Oh, to rotate the hologram. Okay, so I guess go to this purple area. That seems like the go-to. No.
This is a map of the East Side
yeah.
shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs. Everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Exactly.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the CODEX.
Okay, so this is what we were doing earlier. I'm not sure how to... I feel like I might have screwed up, but I don't think it was me. I gotta go back and check that. There's a bunch of weird stuff going
Found
on.
her.
What do I do now?
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out, Al. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years?
Who was
Last time I
Oz?
saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed.
Don't get
You
mad at
two
me. I
were
don't
thick
read
as
much
thieves.
comics, so.
Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it was the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
The one that got away. What the fuck does that mean?
Where are you, Oz?
Okay, we get to walk around and do stuff. That guy is by the fire. Wait, I didn't want to go up. You know what? I'm Bruce Wayne, bitch. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
That probably didn't make. Maybe it did, but hey. Oh, this. I guess this is the place where all the drug addicts and this is a bad place. I have to say, that's the best way I could put it.
Great.
I don't like this.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
I don't like this one bit. I got a bad feeling about this. Let's talk to the smoking man.
Beat it.
Alright, cool. You know. Can we go up there? Nope, can't. Fuck. Let's see. Oh wait, hold on, let's look at this. Cobblepot Park.
Well, that isn't what it used to be.
I feel like this is one of those sequences where we have a time limit to look at as much stuff as we can, but naturally we're just sitting here waiting for whatever to happen. It started out with such a intense build-up. I liked it, and now we're just kind of slowing down to generally how Telltale games actually are.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you.
Fam.
Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oh,
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
oh, he can fight. I fucked that up.
Stay down! This used to be a nice place. Lowlifes like you don't belong.
Psych. Ooh. I wasn't gonna do all
This is
that.
my park! Mine!
I
You hear
thought
that?
we were just gonna fuck him up a little bit.
Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, Yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
This is
And you
the
know
type of
what? I
man-
haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to
Something's gonna go
recognize the
down,
little
like,
Bruce
heavy
I used to
between
run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us.
You got like way too much blood on your
This
shirt, my
city.
mans.
Chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I have my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night.
Weren't we all?
Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And
I'm assuming.
it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement.
So I'm pretty sure like he's gonna try and kill
Sorry,
Falcone.
mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I thought.
And we don't have the choice, I guess.
Things are
to
gonna
either
be on the
stop him or
upswing
let him
soon,
do it.
no?
So this just does seem like a much
A
greater
revolution
version
is
of Batman.
knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
That's a battle you won't win, Oz.
No. Oh, I've learned a thing or three since we were kids. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Now, what I will say, even though things got pretty slow, Telltale does know how to make a good game. First comes first served. Carlino stuff. They know how to set up an amazing story. So I'm not mad at that at all.